Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range, cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They're deceived with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why they say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Happy Friday. Oh my gosh. What a great day, guys. Hello, Savage. How are you? Mugsy. Hello, my new favorite boy toy. Hello, Kimmy. Hey, M to the B. Hey, Mod 148, otherwise known as my sweet Julie. Let's see who else is in here. Katie did. Hey, how are you? I used to call my youngest that. I used to call her Katie Do, and Katie did. Hey, Sarah. How are you? Hey, Pokin Smont. How are you? Listen, guys. Oh, my goodness. Just maybe like 5 minutes of talking to tea about whatever. But let me tell you guys this. Okay, so it is May, which is Mental Health Month. And it is also Bladder Cancer Awareness Month. I do have a few notes here. A friend of mine actually had dealt with this before, and she wanted me to cover this, which is not a problem at all. Let's see here. Yes, Holly, I'm going to discuss that in a second. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. Oh my gosh. Well, friend, if you are listening, I will get the stats on that. I accidentally erased our whole conversation in the past 2 years. But anyway, how is everybody doing? Hey, Jane Lee, beautiful Jane, my little Target ball sister with great legs. So, okay, I know that a few of the mods, the live streams we've been doing. Hey, Payne, how are you? I know that they've been kind of crazy, but last night, guys, we kicked ass and took names. Thank you, M to the B. She was in there. Kimmy's been in there. Jane goes in there. M to the B goes in there. We brought in over 4,000 people. They just came in, and whether you liked me or not, thank you for coming in. And of course, the people in the bush that can't get out of our beeholes, hitting that laughing emoji the whole time. Because honestly, guys, I don't care anymore. I really don't. I've got so much stuff going on in my life. It's not real life. All of this is our real life. I just have things going on in my life. I do better when I do these live streams because it reminds me of doing the IG lives when I first came here. And I'm just very blessed enough to do this through my channel. And, you know, guys, it's not easy. When you live stream and there are people that come in, you have to make yourself stand out in order for them to stay. And I like it. And I know with some of the mods, it's a little bit, it's a little hard and it's fast paced. But see, I'm the type of person, I would rather be like, you know, going and going. And when people come in, I'm sorry. Hey, Christoph fans. I'm sorry, but I am a person that works so much better, you know, with adrenaline and being hyper and having fun. And it just, and Michelle, thank you. We have tons of people that come in. And yeah, the comments are pretty god awful and stuff like that. And I know that there are a couple mods that don't so much like doing the live streams, and that's fine. We could still do this. But what I've learned is the more that you do something that you think is good or people like that, there are people that are just going to rip it down. And that's fine. It's totally fine. Yeah, we'll discuss that in 1 second. Yeah. But the thing, you know, the mods that come in and stuff, I check in the back. I check in the back. You know, the studio and people that are blocked. I have 3 people blocked and a bunch of people hidden. And you know what my mods call is the final anything. The only person I unblock, honestly, is Clark, and that's because he's a snitch. And if I don't, he'll tell on me. Okay, so what happened in C was okay. So I went into Kendra's late in the game. Okay, I went into Sila's probably for about 2 minutes or something like that. It was about 2 minutes. I just go in and I try to say hey and stuff like that. I was freaking tired. So I went to sleep and I'm not going to say click and verify. I'm just so tired of having, you know, I did not realize what had happened. I got up, I went into Kendra's room and she was crying. Why was she crying? The person that put up something today. Jules, here's the thing, sweetheart. I don't care what you say about me. I really don't care because words are, Jules, I really don't care. So if you want to post that I'm envious of you, I don't know exactly what it is in your life I'm so envious about. I may mention that you're a bully. I may say that you're a B. I may say that you're old and whatever. I don't care. According to you, words don't hurt. It's the real life shit. Mass calling, doing the pizzas, telling people where they can and can't go, recording in your little IG live. Things like that never change, Jules. You've been doing this shit for 4.5 years. There's nothing for me to be envious about. You have the same amount of people that come in, the same people super chatting you, the same people telling you how amazing you are, the same people that say, oh, Jules, please come back. Nobody cares, Jules. I don't care. Say what you want to say about me. It's the real life shit. So, you know, do what the fuck you want to do. You got a Barbie doll. You got me on a fly strip. You got this and that. You're never going to quit until you have to quit. And, you know, honestly, Jules, if you don't go at me, you're going to go at other people. You can't talk about Kendra not having a job and this and that. Jules, this is your job. Your job is to bully people and get paid for it. You've told the cops that 50 million times they go there. From what I hear, you live in government, whatever apartment. Boo, you do you. Just don't fucking talk about her mooching off the government and stuff. At least she gets up off her ass and looks for a job. What are you doing, Jules? Sitting on your ass and cat piss and stench. Jules, you're a bully. That's what you are. You are a bully. You are probably one of the worst bullies in the world. If you look at my channel, if it was told to me, take everything down that I've ever said, I would still have a channel, Jules. If you were told to take down every single thing about me, you wouldn't have a channel, Jules. You wouldn't. And after a while, I'm going to keep doing my live streams. You know what's going to happen, Jules? No one's going to have anything to say about me. But you're always going to be the big bully. You're always going to be the crybaby. You're always going to be the entitled one. You're always going to be the person known who tried to push Jen Bailey to the edge because you did, Jules. And you know what? It didn't work with me. Because I'm here to talk about it. And God forbid the next person that you freaking target, Jules, if you ever push them to something, shame on you. Shame on you, Jules. You kicked Julie out. Why'd you kick Julie out? Julie didn't do nothing to you. You were friends with John. John didn't do anything to you. Now you're not cool with him. Why? Because you're hanging out with people because it's a numbers game to you. It's all a game. Look at your views. Jules, you bring in what? 1.3 people all the time? You had wonderful people like Wanda in your room. You got people like Steven in your room that are good people. But you choose to do the kind of stuff you do now. I don't even know you posted something with a pink hair, whatever. I don't care, Jules. It's the real life shit that you do. It's the getting into people's lives. It's the pulling people's foyas to suit your narrative. No, but she was rude to you. Jules, you will never know what a true friendship is. You really will not. You know why? Because you can sit there and push that narrative that horrible things have happened to you in your life. I don't know how you get your check every month. I don't know what you tell them. I don't know what you tell your therapist. Frankly, I don't care. I don't care. But you are a bully, and you pay way too much attention to what a Jen Bailey's doing. There's nothing that you have in life that I would want other than. No, actually, there's nothing that you have. I don't like your hair. No, actually, no, there's nothing that you have that I like. Actually, wait a minute. Let me think. There's got to be something that you have that I would want to have. Let's see. Hold on. Hey, I'm live right now. You want to come in? Thank you for modding. What are you wearing? No, I'm kidding. All right. All right. Love you. Bye. But honestly, that's all I could really say, Jules. Honestly, you had my kid's stepmom in your room. Let's see. You know everything about my kids. You got people that have threatened me that are in the same state as me. You knew my address. You watched my clerk of courts. Pretty much that's it, Jules. You're a stalker. And that's really all I have to say. So you'll probably play this and make some money off of it. And that's about all I have to say. So anyhow, let's get back to these live streams. What do you guys think so far? Into the Bee, Kimmy, Holly, what do you guys think of these live streams we do at night? Now, I do understand we have a lot of people that come in. We have a lot of people that say X, Y, and Z. Muggsy's going to go where he wants to go at the end of the day. And I have no problems with that because Muggsy hangs out with me. He says, you know, he uplifts me. He says really good things. Muggsy, I probably make an exception with because Muggsy's going to hang out where he wants. And after a while, hi, Ghost of Shadows. There's no need for all of this. There's really not. I know Siva came in last night. I would turn on subscriber. I'm trying to learn that. But I'm not sure what had happened in Siva's room last night. I just know I was in there for 2 minutes. And last night, she accidentally got timed out by Rochelle. We were trying to fix that. I think Sly ended up fixing it, and Siva had left by then. So I like who I like. I pretty much back what George says about 50 million %. Us freaking Ohioans, with the exception of a few of you weirdos, I'm pretty proud to live in the state that I live in. And it is what it is. Honestly, I don't care to get in anybody's personal life or anything like that, like Jules wants to do. I don't know, Jules, wish you well. I just wish you life. Anyway, let's see here. So, is anybody noticing does anybody notice? Okay, so they say that cicadas, locusts, or something like that, they come every 7 years, eh? Because I walked Mia today, and these things look like boogers when you squish them, and they have big, big eyes and pointy teeth. Actually, that's what. And they're annoying. But anyway, there's this hum outside. It's really freaking annoying. And I think they come every 7 years because I remember when I was visiting my mom years and years back, those suckers they were dead in the water. Subscribers mode only when you open those live streams, not lives like this one. Got it. No, I didn't squash them. No, Green bell pepper, oh God, green bell pepper. You guys should see the stem on that person. Oh my God, it's firm. It stands straight up. Mm. Hey, Wanda, you look beautiful today, my friend. Yes, they are freaking loud. Yes, they are. I'm going to get Clint. I'm going to record him one time when he's got one on his back. He freaks out. God, those suckers are freak. Yeah, they are loud. Yeah. Do everything you can. Like Sheila. I'm friends with Sheila. She wanted to get back her rent. She was in Jules's last night. I still like Sheila. I have no problems with her. I'm not like Jules and the other person. You guys go where you want to go. Just don't talk shit about me or talk shit about the mods and stuff like that. I don't think it's that freaking hard. It's definitely obsessive, on her end, but it is what it is. I just realized when Lindsay was up there arguing with her, she still brought my name up. I don't even know when that argument was, but it was years ago, like the canned veggie stew and God, I just feel like Jules is like the annoying older sister that I never had. And now I realize why I never wanted a sister. We both have such manly figures. But, it's just, it's fucking weird, man. Hey, Sergeant Peppers. Okay, Wanda. But like I said, go live. Do a live stream. Jules, do a live stream. Show your face. Do a live stream. See how many people come in and want to listen to you with no filter on, God forbid. See how many people want to come in and listen to you while I'm sitting up there talking about anything and everything. I'm very proud of what I'm doing because honestly, I like the fact that a lot of people come in. I don't care whether you're a good troll or a bad troll, whether you hate me, whether you like me. If you can come in and spark up a conversation, maybe your opinion will change of me, but still, it is what it is. And I had fun doing it. Yes, habanero is a sweet. Hey, Ghost of Shadows. Yep. Hey, Lolly and Pops. Yes, this is actually, Lolly and Pops was in the live last night, and I love her freaking name because that's what her grandkids call her and their grandfather. So if you guys could tell Lolly and Pops, hey, see, for every person that you guys think is a troll, there are people that come in. Happy Friday. And I appreciate all the mods. I really work better with mods like it when we're doing things like this today. And either way, it doesn't bother me. Now, if I ever said, hey, I need you guys in here or something, then it's probably like, whatever. I'm not one of those people. It's like, I've never been like that. Just, Muggsy says, go stay away from my habanero. Don't let me tell you again. It was just fun. I'm telling you, it was so freaking fun. I run on adrenaline. Marley, please stop. No, you can go outside with her. No. Why don't you just go outside and smack and watch what they're doing? Yeah. Sorry, guys, I had to grab my coffee. Okay. I like the fact that Dee came back. I'm not at all surprised that she's being called those names, and that's okay, because you know what I like about Dee? Hey, allegedly. It is chilly. I actually have a sweatshirt on myself, and we're almost into June. But I'm very glad that Dee's back. She She took a break for 2 years, and I think that that's great. And she's still not, it's not that she's really back. It's just the fact that she's modding again. And then Sly was in last night. And, you know, it's just nice to be able to, you know, somewhat reconnect with people. And yeah, plus Dee's funny, and she thinks that all my jokes are funny. And I think she's funny. And I think that she's a hard worker. I think that she's been through a lot of things. And, you know, like I said, she doesn't like the drama. She may never be back again. But when she pops in, I like it. I like Dee. Dee's funny. Even though apparently when I was insane, I thought that she kidnapped Clint and took him away. Oh my God. So what else should we talk about, guys? I don't even know what to talk about. It's been 20 minutes and it's just like, I don't even know what to talk about. Who do you want to pee on you? Nothing ever good came out of me using those tanning bed towels. So now where's Pee Pee actually? Pee Pee's been doing great. Kirsten, she's been doing really great, you know, modding and stuff like that. Hey, Donna. You're on your break? Okay. Oh, by the way, your hair looks amazing. Oh my gosh. Some people can get bobs and they just have cheekbones for days. I hope you're doing well, Donna. I hope you actually end up getting a break so you can go out and meet up with your friend. But thank you, Donna. Donna's also a mod. She kicks ass and takes names. But somewhat on a serious note, I know how it feels to couch surf. I haven't had to do it that much, but I do know what it's like to feel homeless and to be homeless. And I don't think Kendra at all. I have this like little kinship with Kendra because she's got such a soothing voice. I'm bedazzling shoes, and I actually just got done doing a candlestick thing. I'll actually show you guys it tonight. Hey, PB. I just feel really, really bad. It's not easy being homeless. I think her apartment is magnificent. I think Kendra is very well spoken. I like her. I understand how she feels. I guess she's estranged from her daughter. I think that's what she had said. I know how that feels. I like her goofy laugh. I like the fact that she makes candles. I like the fact that at least she tries. I don't think that friends should fall out because of something that was said and stuff like that, but that's between her and the other person. But I just think it was really, really crappy and very hypocritical. And I just, I don't know. If she ever needs help, I am definitely going to help her. I just don't think anybody should celebrate anybody being homeless. I think it's probably one of the nastiest things that you could do because at one time my address was the jail. Nobody should celebrate no one having a place to live. You cannot possibly have a conscience knowing that you are living very comfortably and happy, and then there are so many other people that don't. You know how many veterans have served for this country, and they don't even make enough, and they deal with PTSD, and they're homeless. What about all the overcrowding and stuff like that? Pallet homes. A lot of states are doing pallet homes where it's just like a little small area, kind of like a little like town or community or something. And it's like kind of the size of a bitch shed. And you've got air conditioning, heating. You got a lock on the door. And then it's like a little community where you go and take showers and you can get food and they help you with resources. And, for a person that's homeless, just that little bit of space that you can make into a home until you're able to venture out on your own, I think is amazing. It's a hell of a lot bit more It makes you feel better. I don't understand why people don't think that it should make you feel better to do something nice for another person. Thank you, Lolly. So many people on this platform get so excited to see they don't like to be homeless. I wish that I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Well, unfortunately, there are people like that, not even just online. There are just people like that in the world. And I hate to say this, I hate the word karma, but karma's a bitch. Karma is a bitch. It makes me feel better. Let's see here. Habanero, I can't respond to you on IG. Message me, but fiber will help with your constipation. Habanero, is there something you want to tell me? I've been constipated before too. It's not fun. Imagine your spouse dies suddenly and you're protected with insurance. Protect yourself. Social Security is shit. You need at least 2 pensions to survive, and we all have one paycheck from homelessness. Absolutely, Wanda. I'm so sorry for your loss. No, Karma's the cat's my doll. I love her. You know, when I got out of jail, I had no freaking idea what I was going to do. Now I take pride. I freaking, everything that I do, it kind of like makes me tear up, and I'll look at Clint and I'll be like, God, I wish my kids could see me do this. The old me, I was laying around. I'd get up in the morning, get them off to school. I never ever did what I was supposed to do. You know, and now it's like just cooking or cleaning and stuff. It may be something that other people, you know, but that's stuff that I took for granted, and it makes me feel better to do that. Absolutely. I always tell women, especially, that they need a nest egg, even if they are happily married. Absolutely. And I don't understand why people have to knock things like that. I don't know if it's an insecurity. I don't know if it's because you're hypocritical. Maybe you have somebody at your house you shouldn't have at your house. I don't know what it is. But there has to be a hurt that's happened to you sometime in your life, with the exception of people that nothing's ever happened to you and you're just a shit person. But I have to believe that from saying things to hurt other people, it's got to come from a place of hurt. If you're a human being, that is. I got my ass whipped. I got my ass kicked as a kid. I took that anger and I brought it into my whole freaking life. I want to stop that pattern. I want to be a mom that even late in life, they say, hey, I'm proud of her. She's doing good. And if people think that I don't miss my kids, yes, I do. A lot. Very, very much. And if I could say, I'm sorry, 50 million, 100 times, I will. I fucked up. But I'm going to make it better. So we can do things, definitely do like a mental health Monday once a week or something like that. But the live streams is where it's at for me. I like it. I like the fact that we can cut up. I like the fact that we meet new people. I'm very, very lucky to have the mods that I do. From what I'm hearing, it gets a little crazy and stuff like that. But I work better like that. I am an adrenaline person, and I just, you know, I love doing these. But, you know, I like doing my live streams, and I think they're fun, and it makes me feel better. I like meeting new people. And honestly, it keeps me out of less community shit that's going on. Quite honestly, I didn't even know about my boner incident until somebody had told me, because I don't pay attention to that woman's shorts because they're immature. You know, be kind to people. Just don't be kind to yourself. And those that are too busy being kind to everybody else and you don't do something good for yourself, hit me up. I like to compliment people. I really do. Makes me feel better. Makes the other person feel better. Muggsy says, Daddy, I don't mind to pay to play. You gave me my money's worth and then some. You're good at what you do. To the best of the best, Daddy. I love Daddy's Disappointment. You want to know why? Because she's beautiful. I actually met her from, was it Sip and Key, Daddy's Disappointment? Plus, I love her name. I like a person that's confident. Have you seen that account, Benny's Disappointment, Daddy? It's getting spicy in the chat. Absolutely. We got nothing but cougars in here and Muggsy and yes, that is where we met. I miss Sip and Key. I am so sorry. I do. Remember Single White and talking fast and stuff like that. And then we have, oh, I know that you don't like Sip and Key, Julie. I know that you don't. Have you all seen the tiny homes you can buy on Amazon? It's so crazy. You know what, Julie, I did see them. I saw one for $1,500, bro. Yes. Well, Ghost, you need to start coming in more. I noticed that you take these long absences. You need to start coming in here more, my friend. I thought we were having a friendship flirting thing. Like, I thought we go on dates on YouTube. He gets blocked everywhere he goes, though. I know, but still. The thing, yeah, the community got dark. It did. You can't even, what gets me is I was told yesterday, and when I say this is verifiable, is damn verifiable, that in the state of Ohio, in the area that I live in, and this is no lie, that they are making people pay for FOIAs because people are taking body cams and putting it on their channel as content. So now you have to pay for it. And what gets me is why would you, like, why would you pay to get somebody's FOIA just to listen to what they said to the cops? It is a safety issue. And I have no doubt in my mind, the reason that this shit was fun with me, I have no doubt in my mind that the B and Jules, I have no doubt in my mind that you've pulled every single FOIA, probably ever in my whole life. But I know that you pulled the FOIA since I've lived here. How nice would it be for community? So, I think it'd be great. You shouldn't pull people's FOIAs. You just should not do it. It becomes a safety issue because here's the thing. If people know that they don't feel comfortable in calling the police if they need protection, and God forbid, so what's going to be done because this, it gets abused, it's going to get to the point you're not even going to be able to pull. Why? Because it like every privilege in the world, it gets abused. You shouldn't pull that stuff. It's somebody's personal whatever that they have going on. And also, I just think for the police and stuff like that, it's just fucking weird and it's creepy. I don't care if my FOIAs were pulled. I just didn't think until I was on panel with George and them. I said, and I'm starting to sit here and think, and I was like, and there's people getting mad at me over certain stuff. And it's like, yeah. But why pull them? Why do you care? Especially if it's an emergency or something like that. That's just fucking weird, man. It's weird is what it is. I don't even know how to pull those suckers, nor would I want to, for God's sakes. I just want this stuff to be fun again before it wasn't fun. And here's the thing. The only way that can be changed is for us to change that. It is. And that's one thing that I've learned in therapy. I've heard it from everybody is you can't live in the past and stuff like that anymore. Because if you do that, it's just going to mess with your head and it's going to make you miserable. And I don't want to be like that. But I can't say I can change that in like 2 seconds. Everything's a work in progress, in my opinion. And I'm going to say this. If you go to therapy, you don't keep it 100. I keep it 100. I keep it 150. If you guys think that I have not showed my therapist the way that I have reacted to things and taken criticism for that, I would rather do that. And believe you me, I have shown somebody's channel to massive different people, and I don't know who looks weirder, me or the person taking screenshot of that. Julie, would you ever think about buying one of those? Let's see how much they are actually. Have you guys saw the channels that show tiny homes? Those are pretty. For like $20,000, you get like a nice little loft. You can have a little itty bitty bathroom. I would think those are cool. Habanero, remember back in the day when we just modded and had fun and listened to music? Look at where we are now. Habanero, you have made a name for yourself. I'm so proud of you. Oh, goodness. Mia, stop. Somebody just texted me and said, do you see what the bug just posted? What the actual fuck? He's upset. Quit. Quit, ma'am. Quit. Quit. Are you angry? Who's the problem? Is Shane the problem or is Ghost of Shadows the problem? Is Muggsy the problem? Muggsy's probably the whole problem. Quit. Quit. Put that little ear down. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's look at these houses on Amazon. Mia, quit. Do you notice with smaller dogs, they just have that little like extra whatever in their voice box? Like, she hears the dog barking. That's why she's doing this. Come on, Mama, please. Oh, I got to confirm my therapy appointment. Okay, so we're going to go to Amazon.com. Julie, how's the hubby? How's his leg feeling? Sorry about this clicking. I got to put my other mouse and detach this. This came with the computer, so I need to use my other one. It's a lot softer. Okay. What are they called, Julie? Do I put in pre-made house or something? House to put together. Oh. Holy crap. Like they have one, it's a 2-story portable, expandable, prefab tiny home for $39,000. Oh my gosh. Well, compared to what a regular size home. He still can't bear weight on his broken heel. He's in a boot and has to use crutches. Yeah, my brother broke his heel and he said it was freaking god-awful miserable. Tell him I hope he feels better. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. I like it. There's only 8 in stock too. These are pretty. Modern prefab tiny home, expandable container house. Heck yeah, I like it. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, that clicking actually is pretty annoying. You have to factor in the land to purchase all and the plumbing. Yeah. I see that. I see that. So what do you guys think of that video? The one I did with Clint. DAQ, the fuck. Ghost of Shadows on a whatever. I wish that you would come in more. I know that you support the bee and all that shit. I do wish that you would come in more because a lot of people do like you a lot. A lot of people made comments the day that you came in. And they really said that they enjoyed you being up here. So, just stop in a little more if you can, of course. I know you have a busy life and stuff like that, but I like your little green thumb and talking about mowing lawns and stuff. And actually, we are getting a riding mower. So that was fun. But just, yeah, if you can come in more, that'd be great. Because a lot of people do like you. You actually got a very, very warm, what would you say, receptor or whatever? People like that you came in. And here's the thing, if somebody's really, truly your friend, they won't have a problem with that. I wonder if you get free house delivery with Prime. I wonder, I didn't find out until today. I don't know if my friend would be okay saying her name. So if she comes in, but she actually gets groceries delivered. I really like you, Ghost of Shadows. I really do. I like people that just work against the grain. I've always been like that. I do not like being told what to do. I don't know how many times Cheryl and Jane can tell people, Jen does not listen to me. I will take somebody's advice, but at the end of the day, it's my decision whether I'm going to take it or not. That is just Jen. Jen has been Jen her whole freaking life. Now, do I respect Jen and Cheryl? Fuck yeah, I do. They've stuck with me way longer than I've ever deserved, but they're great ladies and stuff like that. And they are right when they say, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I am going to do what I do. I was born with chest hair and I'm an adult and I'm going to do what I want with me and my big boner. He's really fun. Yeah, he is. He's very smart and funny. He's actually very down to earth. He's a husband. He gets his lawn done, keeps a job, and maybe trolls a little bit. That's a good person. I don't know who Poke and Smot is. I like that person. They come in. Honestly, I don't care who you are behind a sock account or a troll or whatever. As long as you're cool to me, I don't care if on YouTube you hate my guts or if you're in a secret room saying, oh, I'm talking to Jen and blah, blah, blah. Who cares? I don't care who you are behind the whatever. I really don't. Ask Jane. Ask anybody. There could be people I talk to that are my worst enemies on YouTube. And you know what? I don't care. I really don't. As long as you're cool to me and you ain't never pissed me off, I cannot turn against somebody like that. I cannot. Whether somebody hates you to the T or whatever, as long as you never messed with me or we broke bread, you will not see me turn on you. Never will I do that again. I really don't do that now. The only time I really felt like I let my guard down and did something stupid was wrenching when I did that shit to Habanero. And I'm never, ever, ever going to do that again. Yeah. I like Chi-Chi. I don't understand why people get shitty with Chi-Chi. Hell yeah, Karma. And I like Karma. You know why I like Karma? Because she asks questions. And maybe people think that she inverts herself and says this and that. But you guys, honestly, you guys have no idea who she is. You don't know where she's been prior to coming here. Maybe she was in the Hive. Maybe she was in Maria's room. Maybe whatever. And maybe she was hurt. But I like her. When her and I talk, she's always concerned. You're going to do a craft. You're going to do this and that. We're not sitting behind the scenes plotting and thought. And we don't do that. There are a lot of people that may not like her. That's fine. I like her. Some people may not like pee because she pees on bushes. Guess what? She can pee on my bush anytime that she wants. I like her. Life is about having fun, squashing shit. I don't want to live in misery. I don't want to sit and think about shit that happened to me as a kid. I don't want to sit and cry over my mom all the freaking time. I don't want to live like that. I want her to be in peace. I want her to be happy. I want her to be proud of me. And I don't want to live in the past. But I'll tell you this, I'm not going to be bullied. I'm not going to be told what I can and can't do. I'm going to set boundaries and I'm going to stick with them. I'm not the only person that's ever messed up. But I'll tell you this, if you've got my back, I got your back 100%. I would like one person to come forth and say, hey, Jen talks shit on Ghosts to Shadows. I wish you would. Unless you doctor something up, you would never see that happen because I have nothing bad to say about that person. Find where I said anything bad about Chi-Chi. Find where I said anything bad about Daddy's disappointment. Into the B. Karma. Jane. Cheryl. Pee, Kirsten. Sylvia. Brenna. Please, I'll wait. Anything after when Siwa and when I apologized to her because I interviewed somebody in her real life that was a dickwad. Show me. If people have my back, I have your back, and that's just how it is. You peed in the bushes, well, I peed on towels, so I guess that makes us good. I did want to bring this up actually too. There is a thing. I am going to be looking into the situation with Chloe. Hey, Shy Shy. And when I got out, I could not do anything about Chloe because there was an order, which most of you guys knew about. So I had to respect that order. And I had made phone calls because Chloe is considered property. And unfortunately, and I hate saying that because she's a fur baby, but she was to be fostered. I do not understand how that works, but here's the thing. I do not know what the statute of limitation or something is, but I do have the right, I believe. Clint and I are going to be talking to somebody to get the whatever about it, but I do have the right to know how she is. And here's the thing, with her being listed as property and things like that, I have proof of medical bills that I am still paying for. But I think that I do have the right to find out how she is. And I think the reason that people do not want to say anything is because honestly, that would probably put me up against somebody that I love very much. And I hate, but there are people that do know where Chloe is. And I think it's disgusting. I think it's really disgusting. And I really, I just miss her is all. And I think that I have that right to say that. And, you know, if it was one of y'all's fur babies, you would feel that way too. Chloe wasn't just, it wasn't like somebody did me a favor because she was going to go to the pound. Chloe wasn't going to the pound. She was not going to the pound. Mia was not, whatever. My kid, when she did that, she probably had no idea what the heck was going on. Everything was such a freaking mess. She did the best that she could do. But to the people that do know, it's not cool. Chloe is part of my family. Dogs do not forget their owners, and dogs do not forget their sisters. And I do not care what anybody thinks, because I will tell you this: if I did not care about Chloe, and if I did not care, you know, about anything with her, and I didn't take care of her, please understand, I am paying back on a credit card for everything that I did. Did you guys pay for Chloe's palate surgery? No. Did you guys pay to have her groomed once a month? No. Did you guys pay for her liver medication? No. Did you guys pay to get her fixed? No. Did you guys pay to get her registered? No. No. I've had Vince tell me he wished he would have taken her. I know that Tista reached out and said that she wanted to take her. I know that Grace wanted to take her. This was a foster situation. And I should not have to look into getting some type of freaking representation to have a letter to find out what happened to Chloe. It is not fair. And I hate to say it's also not fair because I'm paying back on her medical bills. I was going through a rough time. I'm sorry that you guys have to keep saying that Chloe pooped or shit on whatever. You guys, I miss her, and I have the right to know how she is. And Jules, you put her on a milk carton. Yes, she did. It has nothing to do with anybody that I covered back in the day. You put Chloe on a milk carton. That is what you did. And you're disgusting for doing that. And I know for a fact, unless that person isn't friends with the person affiliated that used to be in your room, you have a pretty good idea where Chloe could be. And you're disgusting. And don't sit and say that you're not and you don't know. Jules, you knew who my freaking therapist was. You knew I had to put my 9th grade picture out. You're disgusting, Jules. You worked for a freaking animal profit or whatever. If anything, that would make you a hero for once in your life. I never abused an animal. Never. Maybe argued with Clint or something like that in front of one. That I feel bad about, but I've never abused an animal. I've never abused Chloe. And I miss her, and Mia misses her so freaking much. And it's not even so much about hurting me. It's about Mia. You guys have any idea? Like, Mia had never had another companion in her whole life. And I feel so bad because, yes, I did go to jail and it was my fault. But it wasn't that nobody could take them. That is not true. I miss her. So please, somebody have some freaking compassion. Because a year of it doesn't count because I was not able to look into it, guys. I was too busy paying a lawyer and getting a modification. Why? Please stop. Somebody, please. If you hate me, that's fine. If you hate Clint, that's fine. But Mia did not do anything. And Shy, thank you. I appreciate it because I have bills to pay just like she does. And I don't buy pot. I miss Chloe every single freaking day. And I try when people tell me, don't talk about your mom. I try not to talk about my mom. Be happy that Chloe's somewhere. I am happy that Chloe is somewhere, but I want her back, or I want to know how she is. And putting her on a milk carton is probably the cruelest thing that anybody could ever do. But you guys, because you're so blinded by hate. Imagine if somebody did that to your fur baby. Even if I hated anybody, I would never, ever, ever wish for what happened to me and my family to happen to you. I was a fuck up. I'm trying the best I can do to rectify things. But it's not fair to Mia, guys. It's the only sister she's ever had in her life. I have so many pictures of Chloe where they have matching pajamas on. And I miss Chloe. I miss her goofy little flat face and I miss her not. I even paid for her surgery when she had pins in her back legs. The last thing and she went to the same vet. I have everything. Clint misses her. But I really miss her. A lot. And maybe it won't sway anybody. Maybe nobody will care. But I care. Because the last time that Clint took Chloe to get looked at, they had said that she had arthritis in the back of her legs because she had the pins. And she also had Cushing's, or however you pronounce it. And she may not be alive. I mean, looking at it realistically, she may not be alive. But if she is alive, please let me know how she is. And whoever has her, I have no doubt in my mind that you love her. But she has a family. And it isn't about triggering me, Karma. I'll never allow that woman to trigger me again. I just think it's god awful and it's sad to take pleasure in people's pain. To say that people have so much respect for my family and my kids, and you sit there and act like that and not think that any of this was hard on them. But I do miss the shit out of Chloe. I'm not even kidding. I really, really do. Because I'll tell you what, I don't even think on Chloe's bad day, that big hanging tongue and her big, I mean, she was just smiling. And even if anybody knows anything, that would surely be really, really nice, because I'm even at the point I'm willing to put money together and do a reward or something like that, because I know Shy. I don't think that I should be penalized for missing her. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, Kendra did get drugged. Yep. For what reason, I don't know. Kendra got it real bad last night. Why? Why? So you could pay your bills. Got it. It's just really sad. Yeah. Shy, I love you. Yes, life does get hard. But concerning some of my videos, I have to be apt in saying that see what is correct about this. I was advised to contact YouTube about a few of these videos. And like I said, you want to call me Benny, you want to say I'm a hoe, you want to say that I have a boner and stuff like that, whatever. But there's a few things that are being said. I don't know whether it's to incite other people to make calls or whatever, because you women are freaking stupid. But I don't know what kind of gratification somebody gets in celebrating something I did stupid to Clint years and years ago. It doesn't make any sense to me. Or me doing stupid jumping jacks like back in the day. I don't understand what kind of gratification that gives somebody. I don't know. So, on a good note, what's everybody doing? It's Friday. What are we eating tonight? Who's going out with who tonight? Who's going live tonight? What's going on? What's going to be popping in these YouTube streets tonight? I have to go look at a riding mower. I got to stop by the dentist. I got to figure out something to make and eat. I'm waiting for my blood test results to get in. I have a pretty productive day, and I'm probably going to live stream tonight and do a Friday live because they're freaking fun. Intergalactive. I'm glad that you're here. If you could send me the stats for the bladder cancer thing, I ended up erasing our freaking whole chat. It's a long weekend. I'm packing up to go camping. Hey. You've never been camping? Are you going camping or are you going glamping? There's a difference. You can go camping or you can go glamping. I'll tell you what, the stuff for camping, it can get expensive, but they're really coming up. I did not even know that you could buy a shower for camping. It's like a little warm shower thing. What a hectic morning. Thank you for coming in, Sweaty. Fun, not so fun fact. Camping in a tent with jet skis. You're putting jet skis in a tent or you're going jet skiing? I went fishing one time with an ex of mine. And he was drunk and went and passed out. I went and laid in the tent. I swear to God, I thought a freaking rat came in that tent and bit me. No lie. If I could find this guy and get him up on the panel, which I might be able to do, honestly, I thought it was a freaking rat. It wasn't a bee. It was like a wasp or something like that. I swear to God, his brother had to take me to the hospital. By the time I got there, my arm looked like Popeye. I was so freaking embarrassed. It was horrible. One time I actually went camping with my friends and they were going fishing and I went into the porta potty and they pushed the porta potty over. That was pretty fun. And then they put stink bait fish on me. And you know what? I wouldn't trade days like that for anything because that was back when life was fun. What'd you say, Intergalactive? Where are you? Lon's in chat. Can't stay, but I'll be available tonight. Thank you, Intergalactive. I appreciate it. I'm not sleeping on a tent in grassy, stony earth. I don't particularly like camping outside. My mom used to love that shit. She used to go to the gorge all the time and out in this Big Bone Lick Park. She loved that. I am not a camper, but they do have some freaking awesome ass freaking like things that you get to go camping. They're pretty freaking nice. But glamping, I think, is when you take like a Winnebago or something like that. But no, Shy, I don't think that I could either. I think my camping days are far behind me. I will never look at a porta potty the same again. Oh my God, ever. But it was fun. But Daddy would probably like it. I mean, shit, if I was going jet skiing, I probably would. I actually probably would camp outside. And I hope you have fun, Daddies. Shy, you're so pretty. But anytime I've ever fished or camped, I have had nothing but bad experiences. And if you guys think that stink bait don't stay on you forever, oh yes, it does. That's multiple freaking showers and you will never ever recover what you had on. That shit was so nasty. Oh my God, I kind of want to call my friend that went with me and cuss her out again for that. I went across country in 20s camping, but now I want a comfy bed in a fabulous hotel with room service. Absolutely. And a mint on the pillow. Best thing about hotels is the little chocolate mints they put on the pillow. And if you're at a hotel where you're roughing it, the best thing is be happy that you have cable and they have great air conditioners. Actually, I've stayed in cheaper hotels. They don't faze me a bit. I'm an average chonker. You want a snog. There's nothing average about you, honey. Nothing average about you. You are perfect to me. You are perfect to me. But you guys, I got to locomote, as my mom would say. So I know that this live was kind of covering anything and everything, but I want everybody to have a good Friday. I myself have some things to do, and it usually takes me about an hour to figure out what clothes I'm going to wear, and I probably changed them about 500 times. Maybe we can do a parody tonight. Yes, my love.
I'm making eggs. You want some egg whites?
Egg whites. Sure.
Okay.
You want to make cream of wheat?
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah, actually, I have blueberries, babe. I'll just put blueberries in there.
All right.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for coming in. We'll go ahead and close in prayer. And if you guys are up later on and you see that I am on my live, come on in. Have fun. And thank you again to the mods. I really appreciate it. It's very high. I know some of the mods just don't like doing it, and I really appreciate you guys doing it because I like it. I've met some pretty nice people. Probably had about 75 people ask me to twerk and flash, but other than that, it's been fun. Hey, Heidi. Are you going live today? I replayed one of your lives this morning. I'll tell you what, Mia has listened to every content creator in the world. I do not know what it is about your soothing voice, Heidi, but she will sleep and listen to Heidi for days. Mia actually sat and listened to Heidi. I freaking hit her up. I said, oh my God, I don't know what it is, but hey, Mia really likes Heidi. Hey, Zip, how are you? We'll replay you leaving. I might go live with EXO about Diddy. Awesome. Yeah. I know a lot of freaking people are very invested to that. Oh, and the Karen Reed trial. What's your thoughts about the Karen Reed trial, Heidi? What do you think about that? I kind of came in late to the game. I like so freaking much that you're covering Housewives. Oh my gosh. I love Housewives. Love them. I need to start watching Orange County again. And I've never even watched Potomac, actually. But yeah, maybe I'll pop in and stuff like that. I do have to re-up my memberships and whatever. Karen Reed, I think she might be guilty, but not enough evidence. I know, man. I know. See, I haven't watched Potomac. Yeah, maybe I'll start watching that. I've been binge watching a lot of them. I just cannot get over Garcelle leaving. I cannot. Now, I don't much like Sutton, but I do like her mom. Rochelle's going live soon. Great, good. Okay, guys, well, I'm going to go hop in the shower, find something to put over my big fat boner and my baby body. And again, I don't care. It's funny, but anyway. Heidi, if you're going to go live, if you could put like an upcoming or something. Does anybody in here know how to drop links? I do not know where Miss Liability is today. And Rochelle's channel is Rochelle, what, is Canadian or something like that? I don't know. But I'll be going in there. So, Father God, thank you for our day. Thank you for everything in our day. Please forgive us for the sins that we have committed. Just wrap your arms around anybody and everybody, Father. Give them hope. Protect us all from hate. And Father God, please just watch the journey that I've been going on. And please give me the strength to continue not living in the past and moving forward to the future. And please watch over my family. I love them so very much. And please, Father God, wherever Chloe is, please just protect her. And hopefully we find out if she's okay or if she's not. But we just, and please watch over Rochelle, watch over Heidi and all the content creators. And in our heavenly precious name we pray, amen. Yeah, I'm going to watch that. Thank you guys so much for coming in. I really appreciate it. And I will be live streaming later on tonight after everybody else goes live. And like I said, rock out with your cock out, peace and chicken grease. And have a good day, everybody. Thank you, mods, for coming in. And if you guys could mod tonight, that'd be great. So see you guys soon and have a good Friday. Do something good for yourself or someone else. Thanks, Heidi.